Hey YouTube, it's Fruitful Guidance 1111 and I'm back with some more messages. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well with everyone. The title is exactly what it is. Folks want to know why you have not popped out with anyone to get your lick back. And I feel like this could be like just I want to say like low level thinking when it comes down to individuals, especially these individuals that's in the energy of wanting you to get a lick back pertaining to a certain type of situation. Many of you doing things differently. Okay, you're just not gonna pop out with someone for the sake of saying, listen, I have someone, I'm gonna show this person to the world. You know what I'm talking about? It's not for no specific reason why you have not yet, in regards to what these energies may be feeling or thinking. Okay, it's really, it don't have anything to do with the way that they're seeing the situation. It have a lot to do with you and your obedience to God and you doing the right things that that you should actually be doing. So for many of you, the reason for this message is because when you do, it's going to be great, because whoever this is that's coming in for you, this is not a karmic debt. This is not no one that you're going to be using to hurt someone else or get your lick back. This is not nobody karmic. This is someone that's straight up made for you. And for many of you, you're not going to treat this person as a joke. And that can also be a reason why you have not even let anyone know about, who you're dating, who you're interacting with, who you have, what's going on with your love life for many of you. And if this is not your current energy, I feel like at the end of the day, this will be your energy. But you got a whole lot of folks want to know what's the hold up, what's the wait, because they feel like, you are playing someone else's game. What we have, look, clout hungry. Okay, so yeah, this can be whoever this other energy is. We have this person down as someone that's clout hungry, says anything, does anything, make ish up and dramatic. Or this could be these folks that's waiting for to see like who you replace someone with. This could be these individuals, like they could even be in the energy of feeling like, oh, nobody don't want to be with the collective, and and things of that sort. Well, it's not that. Okay, it's not that. If they wanted to know, that's not what it is, because it's like you don't have an issue with bringing in anyone. You could have been in line some energies up if you wanted to, collective, but that's not the model that you are actually following. You are doing something different, and the reason why you are doing something different is because you can always find yourself attracted to um Mr. Wrong, okay, or Mrs. Right, or Mrs. Wrong. You know what I'm talking about? You can always find yourself. Someone last name could be right because I was trying to say wrong. You can always attract in Mr. Wrong or Miss Wrong because of how you feel, because of the image that you feel like this person should be in. It could be, like a certain way that this person look, or a feature or something like that that'll make you gravitate towards someone and just feel like you need to be with this person because they fit how you envision your person on being, and you end up with a whole freaking monster. You understand, whether it's a man or whether it's a woman. So you taking a whole different approach, and you're going to know who this person is. If it has not happened yet, you're going to know exactly who this person is, because again, they're going to come to you if they haven't already, and they're going to say some things to you that you were already enlightened about, And this is how you're going to know. It's not going to be anything to where as you were being like gassed up, or someone is coming in as a narcissist and they wearing a mask and they pretending, and they haven't closed out one cycle yet before they started another one. This is not going to be somebody like that. This is going to be someone that's truly ready for you and you them. And that is the sole reason on why you did not actually either show who you're dealing with, or you haven't just popped out with anybody yet. But because they have some energies out here. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Some people could be stuttering and everything. You guys don't understand how fixated these energies are on trying to see what you have going on, but they actually are. And it's really, I find it ironic, okay, that these individuals are solely invested in your life and what you are doing or who you are doing it with. It's like crazy work, because you can be someone that actually mind your own business. You don't really care about who nobody with. There's a whole lot of miserable individuals that they want to see like a train wreck that's waiting to happen, but that's not what you are solely invested in. You're doing you, and for some of you, you just enjoying life. You don't want to be with anyone. Okay, it could be a whole list of things that you not trying to be with nobody yet. You want to, maybe you want to be the one that's in the energy of exploring your options after you've been through so much with people. You know what I'm saying? Or a certain particular person. It's like you could be in the energy of just wanting to like sow your royal oats in a different way. Some of you may just feel good with, keeping it light, having conversations, or even just dating people that you don't have no strings attached to. People that you can kind of get rid of at the end of the night or the end of the day. Those type of individuals. And it's still not like you playing some type of game. It's just simply that you're setting the record straight and you're letting individuals know, listen, I'm not thirsty and I don't just have to be in a commitment. I need time to breathe. I need time to figure myself out. I need time to know if I even want to be in a commitment. You understand what I'm talking about? But some of these energies feel like, that it's something going on, or maybe you just, you're unhappy. You could be very happy, okay? Whoever you are, you could be very happy. And even for the ones that actually hurt you, if they got into another situation or another commitment, you happy for them too, as long as it's not with you. You understand? But they have people that will never think how you think, so they really wouldn't believe that what I just said is actually true. Okay, so what we have in their head. So even though you feel the way that you feel and you move in the way that you're moving, you still got folks that's in their head. Okay, so these are the folks that's saying anything, doing anything, and making things up about you, but they, because they don't know the truth. So what happens when people don't know the truth? They start making up lies. Okay, so we have overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. So there's some individuals that's sitting there overanalyzing your life. You know what I'm talking about? They worrying about who you with. Like I told you guys, who you loving, who you want to be humping. They worrying about who you doing all these things with, okay? That's what's happening here. Look, fishing for comments. So they trying to see, let me find out if this person is in this person's comments or things of that sort. Okay, this is what they want to know, because some of you may have the opposite sex that comment on, like your photos or videos or whatever a lot. These are the individuals, they reach out to you, they let you know if you're beautiful, you're handsome, or whatever the case may be. And that could be because it's true. And not just that, that don't mean that, you have to have something going on with them, because for many of you, it's like that's the type of folks that you actually hung out with. Many of you didn't hang out with the same sex because it was always some type of issue. So if you're a woman, maybe you hung out more with guys, or if you a guy, you hung out more with girls because that's who you resonated with, okay, the most. Look, yeah, so we have drama started here. So there's some energies that want to try to start some type of drama collective, or they want to see some drama start. You know what I'm talking about? They want to really encourage you to actually, get your lick back on somebody, or this is what you should do. But you don't need nobody to tell you what you should do and how you should do it. You doing exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. Because for many of you, again, you don't just want to be in no commitment like right now. Some of you just enjoying life, okay? Because you don't want to settle for the wrong person and you still not feel whole or satisfied or even fulfilled. And some people don't understand that. You don't need to just be with somebody just to say you have someone. Like, what? Look, played out. I'm telling you, my guys are saying that energy is played out. And whoever is in the energy of just being with somebody for whatever reason, knowing that they're not fully invested, that energy is played out. And these are people that still, like I said, mediocre people, okay, regular people that still gonna be out here facing karma for playing around with people instead of, letting them know the truth. And since you are a truth seeker and since you are a person and a being of truth, you're not gonna go around playing with people. That's just something that you just simply not gonna do. For many of you, you never done this. You always told people the truth about where they stood at in your life, on who they were to you and who they were not. And it was understood. Some people stayed around and some people stayed and some people was for it and some people left, that actually wanted more. And that's cool too. That's cool too. Okay. So let's see what we have going on here. Creeping. Okay, so we have creeping here. See, and this is in the reverse. This is what you're not going to be doing. These are people that want to see you out creeping so they can hear things about you and things of that sort. And that's just not who you are. That's not who you ever been. You only possibly dealt with folks or someone that you actually liked for real. Okay? And it's like if you didn't like these energies, you were not dealing with them, okay? And if they were friend zone, they were friend zone, and that's just what it's been. But we have fake accounts here. You got somebody watching you from a fake account, possibly someone that's somewhere faking it up with someone else, okay? And they mad because they thought that they were beating you to the punch by jumping in a connection with someone because they felt like that's what you were going to do. But surprise, surprise, they didn't jump in a connection and then committed themselves, and you out here is free as a bird. Collective, what? Free as a bird. You can do whatever you want to do. You're not trying to make nobody feel like, listen, we need to be together and all this, man. Scratch all that. That's not what we doing. Okay, we out here living life, baby. And so they watching you from a fake account. Like, this person still haven't came out with anyone yet. So I went actually got into a connection with someone because I felt like this is what this person was going to do, but I wanted to do it first. Okay? I wanted to do it first. I wanted to beat them to it so I wouldn't feel as bad if I see them with someone and boom, you still single. Okay? You're still single, and that's because you choose to be single. It's an option for you, and that's the option that you opt out for. Look, but it's not like nobody don't want to give you an offer, and it's not like some of you haven't took an offer already. Okay? So let's clarify this and see what's going on here. 1 second, guys. Okay. So, yeah, it's not like that. This is not what's happening for you. It's not like this is not what's going on for you. You can have this if you want. But look at this. Look at all this cream at the top. It got to be sweet. This offer got to be sweet. In order for you to really, like, submit and become submissive, because for many of you, you are just in the energy of being submissive to God, and that's it. The will of God, what He wants you to do and what you should be doing. And you don't really need any distractions, because if you accept an offer, these individuals gonna want all your time. They're gonna want to suck all your energy, and they're gonna want to distract you from what's important. You understand what I'm talking about, collective? And it's not like, you're not going to have your time to accept an offer. But right now, it's simply not the time for some of you. For others of you, this already happened. But for others of you, you don't want it. That's why it didn't happen. That's why it didn't happen. It's like, what? I'm going to show who I'm with at the right time. Okay? At the right time when I am ready. Right? And that can be the energy that you're in. What do we have? Screenshot. Yeah, so I feel like some of these people just eager for you to do so they could screenshot, get evidence, get proof. You know what I'm talking about? Get some type of facts on you. And that's the thing. You are always like, I'm talking about miles ahead of these individuals. Forget steps. You are miles ahead of these individuals, and you just simply don't want nobody in your mix. Okay? You don't want nobody in your mix. So because for many of you, you could have did this before. It's like, you could have been quick to, post you and your person on social media and things of that sort. And guess what, baby? They have some energies that don't be wanting to see you together with someone here. Okay. And so, they feel like that's a flex nowadays when you have to just run to social media and post the person that you're with, your significant other. Some people do it, but at the same time, this is not. I don't think this is the route that you're going to be going here. Okay, when it comes down to your connection, you may not never post your person, because you don't have to. You don't owe anyone anything, and you could be in the energy of, as long as it is understood between you and your person that you guys are together and you guys are committed to each other, then it doesn't matter what the world thinks. Okay. But for some of you, you're just not into it right now. Okay. Others of you, you may just create content with your person. You understand what I'm talking about? So it's different levels for different people that's here. But the only reason why these energies want to see these clout hungry energies that say anything, they just want to get some type of evidence on you. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know what their sole reason is, but I know that you are the answer, and these people know. It's like you got a lot of energies in their head. But I don't know why I'm picking up on this is someone. I don't know if this is someone you moved away from, or they moved away from you and they didn't got themselves stuck and trapped in a connection, and they sitting somewhere watching you while you look. They in their head because you somewhere hustling. You are somewhere making it rain, focused on money and getting it, and they stuck in their head about some type of connection that they are stuck in. Look, we have inside scoop. So they fishing for comments to get the inside scoop. They want a closer look, nosy up in your business. And like I said, this is these people issue. They just want to see something. Okay. Other than that, it's like if they don't see it, it's like out of sight, out of mind energy. They act like it's non-existent for some of you, and it really could be something that's actually going on. But it's like, since they don't see it, they feel like, oh, uh what I'm gonna just say, they say anything, do anything, or make ish up. Just being dramatic. And that clarifies this drama starter. Some of these individuals are drama starters here. Okay, they want to see some type of drama unfold, and you just want peace. And you're gonna be peaceful in your relationship. Yeah, look, we have thief here, so they could try to steal an opportunity from you. Whoever these drama starters are, look, we have always partying, so this could be people that's always partying, or whatever the case may be. I don't know why that came out, but it's like, maybe they want to take screenshots, of saying like you're always partying, and maybe they would want to try to contact your person or something like that. I don't know what's happening here, but whatever these energies on, it is played out. Okay, so give us some more messages here, Holy Spirit. What we need to know in regards to this message. What is really happening here with these individuals wanting to see the collective get their leg back? Look, forcer. Okay, this is why we have forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want because they want a reaction. And so they pretty much just trying to force you to show someone so they can get the uh, I want to say the leverage that they actually need. I don't know why I heard leverage. Somebody's name could be Levi. Okay. Oh, all those, they keep on falling out. Yeah, look. So we got romantic love affair. So it's like they wanted to put some bad low out, like, oh, that's just another love affair, that they're in, or this person is a sex fix, or they're a secret lover, or they want to put a title on whoever your person is, and this is the reason why, you just may be keeping your romance or your relationship a secret. Not that you keeping your person a secret, but you just keeping it on the low, as you should. You don't. That's something that you're not obligated to actually have to prove to other people. So we have travel here. So I feel like, look, it's clarifying fake accounts. So you guys already know how news travel, right? So I feel like this is what some energies they want to see, they want to talk about, why they watch you from these fake social media accounts to spy. This is like they want to spread some type of rumors or something like that on you here about an offer. Okay, and again, like I said, they want to say that this lover is a sex fix or a secret lover, and it could be something way more serious than that, but these energies will never know it. But the thing is, they want to know. And what is this? Caught a case. Listen, so I feel like this is some of the things that they'll actually be saying. You know what I'm talking about? You done got with someone, and they're a secret lover, and you only using them for sex, and you caught a case, or they caught a case, or they want to spread some type of bad low out on you. Whoever these karmic individuals are that can't keep their eyes off you. I had some decks out that I wanted to use. Let's see. I feel like you guys are focused on bigger and better things because the divine is blessing you with something here. And again, you are keeping your options open as of right now. Okay, and many of you keeping your options open until somebody sweep you off your feet, and you already set the tone. If you don't get with someone that's gonna sweep you off your feet, then you don't want no part. Okay, as you should be in that energy. Okay, you should be in that energy, that exact energy. Listen, if you can't come in like Prince Charming or Romeo and Juliet, or like stepping like a big emperor or empress, then you don't need to step to me, you know. And I feel like because anything outside of that could be played out to you because you've been there and done that already. And you are not about to repeat a cycle of the things that you used to do. You're not doing that anymore. It's not even in you to do so. All right. So what we have, Holy Spirit, what do the collective need to know in regards to this message? Okay. Yeah, offering. Okay. So we have offering here. Now, I feel like somebody was definitely going to try to sacrifice your connection here. Give me a few more here. Because if you look at this is like an offering table or something like that. Somebody was going to try to sacrifice this connection the moment that they found out that you were definitely with someone else, courting someone else. They were definitely going to be trying to do their research to look you and this person up to see how they can either contact you or this person to sabotage what you guys creating or building. But it's not happening because you're not giving them the ammo that they actually need to be able to do this. Yeah, look. So because listen, you healed. You going through this healing phase. You heal from everything that hurt you. Now, some of you still may be hurting about different things, but that don't mean that it's gonna stop you from like pursuing your dreams, your goals, or even being with who you want to be with. But right now you are just focusing on healing because for some of you, you had a whole lot to heal from. And you don't just heal overnight. Things take time, collective. But at the same time, you making healing look so damn good that people don't believe that this is what you are actually really doing. They don't believe that that you are just actually healing. They just feel like, I don't know how these people feel. And I'm not going to even ask because it don't matter how these energies feel. Long as you know. Okay? So this is clarity for someone here. Okay, let's see here. They keep falling. What is this? Yeah, so we have legacy. Some of you are focused on building a legacy here. Okay? And this is exactly what's going to happen for you. It's like if you put in a prayer request for your legacy, God bless the truth. If you put in like a prayer request for your legacy, this is going to be fulfilled. Okay, this is like destiny fulfilled. You about to receive destiny fulfillment here. You don't have time to be playing games with anyone. Okay, or just being with somebody and it's short term or it's short lived. Whoever you are, when you get into something, you be in it for the long haul. Okay, Because for some of you, you could be people that love hard. You could be a person that love extremely hard, and whatever you get into, you want it to work. Whatever you get into, you want it to actually last. Okay? And then if it doesn't and it turns into an epic fail, you have to heal yourself all over again. And then it's just a lot that you will have to focus on. So some of you are making sure that there's no room for error this time around. Okay? After possibly even being hurt in the past by having something that you thought was going to be long term and it ended up being short lived, or it ended up having, multiple people and you guys mix. It ended up having multiple people, coming in the middle of you guys' love, or one person was the weakest link, and they let so many other people come in and sabotage what you guys had. So it's like you just making sure that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's this time around when it comes down to the love department. Meanwhile, in the meantime, in between time, you're going to be loving on you, because there's really nobody that can love you like you, collective. You know what you like and you know what you want. And guess what? You know how to treat yourself. All right? You know how to treat yourself, collective. So what's going on here? You guys are focused on building a legacy for your family, for your children. You know what I'm talking about? If you have children, if not, just for you. You want to leave something behind with your name stamped on it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see what we have going on here. Look, I can. I'm telling you, look at this, collective. You are fruitful, okay? You are. This is what's going on, okay? And for many of you, this the best revenge for you. Okay, this is the best way that you can get your lick back on someone, by being in this I can energy and making it freaking rain. And don't forget, we got making it rain that came out here already. Okay, so I feel like that definitely is clarifying that. Focus on money and getting it, and everything else that you're manifesting here. You will have it. It's I can. And I feel like this is confirmation. You wanted to know, you put in your prayer request, you wanted to know if you can do something, and we have I can right here. Look at this. It says confirmation. Okay? This is intergalactic mastery. So whoever you are, it's like you a master at what you do, collector. You does this. You does this. Whatever it is that you do it. Okay? You does this. And so this is, like I said, I just said that I can may have been confirmation, and boom, confirmation is right here. This all you needed. This all you needed was confirmation, and that's what you're doing. And I feel like it could be in regards to your legacy here, collective. What else we have? Look, legacy and what? Stability. Okay? Because if you don't have children, it's for your stability. Period. Okay? This is what's going on here. But some of you, if you may not have kids, you have nieces, nephews, somebody that you will want to leave something behind for. Some people or someone that you actually, take care of, or you just want to build a legacy just because you can. With I can being here, I'm telling you, and you are not letting anything or anyone get in the middle of that. This is the only way that this will happen. If you have a whole king coming in, a whole emperor coming in, that want to offer you stability, okay? And it's like you're not settling for anything but that. And when I talk about stability, I'm not just talking about paying bills and dying. I'm talking about somebody that can stabilize your mind. You know what I'm talking about? Things of that sort. People, someone that can bring you peace. You understand that? Someone that can bring you peace, or that can add on to your peace. This is who you're going to be settling for. Okay? Minus the drama, minus, just being mediocre, thinking that life is all about getting with someone and paying bills and that's it. It's more to that. Okay, it's more to just having a connection, just than just saying that you work and you helping out with the bills, or you cooking and you clean. No. You got to be peace, and you got to stabilize. You got to bring stability. Okay, and I feel like this is who you're gonna only be open to. Divine feminine, this emperor energy coming in to bring that type of stability that you actually need. And until you get that, you are not settling for anything short or shy or less than that. Someone's name could be Shy. Let's see what we have. You're not settling. And divine masculine, you are looking for this divine feminine energy to whereas you can offer that type of stability. Okay, you're not playing any more games with these individuals who not sure of themselves, who don't know what they want for real, and who's afraid of you because you a freaking emperor slash king, or should I say king slash emperor. You know, you're not going to be dealing with anyone that's intimidated by you or by your success. Look at this. Yay. So we have the key. Somebody name could be key. But we have the key here. You guys are, listen, you're going to be a key player and you only dealing with someone that have the key. Okay, and that's it. And that can even be, you know, like the key to your heart collective. Look, we have trust here and bliss. I'm telling you, this is the only people that you're going to be, you know, out here claiming as your own once you know. And you don't just learn, you know, someone overnight. For many times it takes years for you to actually know one's real true intentions. It don't always just be, you know, during like the honeymoon phase when you know you just having fun. It takes time. Okay. And the reason why it takes time is because anything worth having do not come easy. All right, it don't come easy at all. And anything that does come easy is not going to last. It's really not. Okay, so we have seduction here. So I kind of feel like whoever this is that's worrying about you, I feel like they need to really be focusing on this energy right here of how, you know, they go out and have these romantic love affairs like they thought that you were going to have, and they get seduced by the freaking devil. You know what I'm talking about? And start embodying all of that Jezebel energy or having that Jezebel spirit on them collective. It's like that's not what you're doing. Some of you, baby, oh, some of you are saving yourself. Some of you are. And whoever get it, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Collective. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because for many of you, you're practicing celibacy. You doing something totally different. Totally different. Collective. I'm telling you. And it's like whatever it is that you may be doing, it's this is something that you feel like you should have done the first time or the first time around. You know what I'm talking about? Like for instance, if you get married to this person, it's like, listen, we're gonna practice like sex before marriage, or you know, something like that. That may be your approach. I don't know, or you know, maybe we'll wait till we engaged or something like that to be intimate to see if this is something that we can live with for the long term, for the long haul, or something like that. But whatever it is, it's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something powerful, and it's gonna be something magnetic. Nothing like what you did before. You know, where you just meet somebody and, you know, you start dating and then boom, you know, you start having sexual relations with this person and then, you know, you proceed. No, it's going to be something totally different. And we have Oshun energy here. We have justice. You guys listen, baby. You with this offer that's coming in, this offer is going to bring you justice. Okay? Whatever this offer is that's coming in is going to bring you justice. What do we have? Look, channel. I'm telling you, and with these channel messages that's coming out right now, for some of you, like I said, this is some of the things that you either manifested or you either prayed for, and it's actually happening. Many of you would never think that you could possibly like be celibate for like a year or 2 or 3, but some of you really, really did it. And what you were doing was purging out that old energy, you know, or someone else that you were having sexual relations with that was like a player. You know what I'm talking about? Or having sex with multiple partners and things of that sort, bringing energy to you that did not belong to you. So you had to do things the right way in order to get what you actually want. So you definitely went through some type of purge. And some of you divine feminines, you could be tighter than stitches out here. But listen, it's all gonna pay off in the end, okay? It is. You got that thing marinating. And when I tell you, baby, listen, listen to what I'm telling you. Whoever this guy is that's coming in the emperor form, divine feminine, this guy is not gonna play about you, okay? I'm telling you, listen, baby. Listen, look at this. Look what's sitting on top of the deck. Divine Feminine. Didn't I just say channel message? Didn't I just say channel? And Divine Feminine is sitting right here on top of the deck. I didn't even know. Right? Look at this. When I say channel, I mean channel. Okay? Yes, yes. Not the snap, crackle, pop, but yeah, something like that is going to be going on here. And this, man, listen, whatever this is that you manifesting man, y'all know what I'm saying, right? We don't want to make it too explicit and take the romance out of it, like the romantic setting out of the things that I'm saying. But I'm telling you, baby, listen, you just know that you are gonna be worth the wait for whoever this person is, because when this person reach you, you gonna be pure. You understand what I'm saying? All of those energies that someone else could have brought into your life by having multiple partners, you know what I'm talking about, is gone. You are clear, okay? You are definitely clear and pure, all right? So when this person get the opportunity to get themselves inside you, they gonna feel nobody but you, okay? Nobody but you. It's not gonna be no entanglement or nothing like that. This is gonna be you straight up. What do we have? Look, solitude. So many of you, you've been in solitude, okay? And like in the past, you could have been dealing with people that was always partying, always sneaking up and having these sneaking links going on. You know what I'm talking about? And then we got thief here with rob, lost. Somebody name could be rob or robber, but we have theft, physical or emotional, that was stealing from you physically and emotionally, and leaving you with the demons. This the reason why the devil energy could have came out, or offering energy, because this is the type of energies that this person was tying themselves to by sleeping with all these multiple Jezebel spirits and didn't even know, and it was bringing that back to you, and you should have been home base for this person. You understand what I'm saying? And this is someone that shouldn't have never, been intimate with other energies without protection anyway. Okay? But however, especially if they know that they were being intimate with you, right? So it's like this person didn't have any type of regard for, what they were doing to you and what type of demons they were trying to leave you with, because some of you were carrying demons that didn't even belong to you. One minute you could be happy and the next minute you could be sad, and that is not your energy, because you're an upbeat type of person. And then you think about who you dealing with, and it's not you that's doing the creeping and cheating, right? So at the end of the day, it's like, boom, this person, you were instantly able to tell when this person went out and had sex with someone else. You know what I'm talking about? Because of the way that you started feeling, and you think that you're doing the right thing by being intimate with this person, but they sharing themselves with everyone here for whatever reason. And it can have a whole lot to do with them always partying, collective, okay? So they was taking your good energy. They was stealing your good energy with thief card being here, robbing you out of it. You know what I'm saying? Physically or emotionally, and taking your good energy to pull in these karmic energies that they can actually be with on the romantic level and things of that sort. So, yeah, you went through a serious purge. You went through a serious purge. Somebody was using seduction. They was using your energy to manifest seduction into their life, okay? Or their lives, whoever these people are, okay? But since you went through this purge, I grant you, you know what I'm talking about? You got a new attitude. For some of you, you can't even get mad anymore. Some energies may think you mad, or may think that you upset. But it's like, listen, you feeling better than ever. You feeling better than you felt in a long time, because you only have to worry about you. You understand what I'm talking about? Nobody ain't out here lying on you. Nobody ain't out here cheating and creeping and sleeping around on you, and you get to sleep good at night with knowing that you are being faithful to you. What do we have? Look, alignment, baby. Look at this. Alignment is here for you. This is how it's going down. And guess what? You are magical. Some of these folks out here talking about you do magic. No, 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 no. You let them know that you came here a magical being, and let them know that thing that's been marinating is even more magical. Okay? And whoever this person is that want to bring you stability, when I tell you they're going to be able to second that, they're going to be able to second that. Okay, and look, essence, your entire essence is what they're going to be able to speak up and vouch for, collective, right? Your entire essence, this is what whoever this is, they're gonna be able to vouch for you. Okay, like it's all in your essence. I'm in the presence of a freaking divine feminine. I'm in the presence of an emperor. I'm telling you, it's gonna be all in your essence, all in your aura. That's what's going on here. Okay, that is what's happening here. What else we have, Holy Spirit? It's going down in a major way for you because you took the time out to really like cleanse yourself inside out. Okay, inside out, whoever you are. What we have, look, change. Okay, and this is what's causing that change. This is what's causing that domino effect. This is what's causing that change. Now that you have fully purged and purified yourself. Okay, yay, baby, you gonna listen. Some of you walking in new shoes. You walking around brand new, collective. And you also dodge bullets here because it could have, this is the reason why I called the case came out. Now I'm understanding why this came out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The reason why this came out is because you was definitely putting yourself in the line of fire or in harm's way by dealing with someone that was just always out, having multiple partners or even another partner. It don't even if it wasn't like multiple partners, even if it was somebody else, that's still jeopardizing your life. Okay, and could have put you in this mode to where you had an STD or STI or a rash or something like that. Like what this is stating here, from you dealing with someone that didn't have any type of control over their genitals or any type of mind control either. And so that is the reason why Spirit is saying that whoever this person is, they were stealing from you. Okay? They were stealing from you. And someone here was definitely stealing from you through sex. And I feel like this is somebody that's watching you. So they want to know who you with so they can try to sabotage it. Possibly try to pop back up or do something or say something like you guys are still together or together. No, 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 no. That's not what's going on. Look what we have. Clarity here. Okay, because whoever this person is that want to know about you or got these people watching you to bring them back information, listen, the only clarity that this person need is you are good without them. Okay, because guess what, they only trying to travel news. This is people that only want to talk. Okay, and you could be focusing on traveling in real life. Okay, just doing things. But whoever this person is that's coming in to stabilize your life. Okay, somebody want to bring you stability, collective, for real. Look, tradition. Okay, this could be a traditional lover. Okay, this could be somebody that's going to love you for real. You could have thought that you was in a situation with somebody that loved you for you. This person ain't love you for you. They loved you with conditions, okay? But whoever this is going to be unconditional love, okay? And traditional. This going all the way back to your ancestors. That type of love that they had. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, these are people that were together for lifetimes. You know what I'm talking about? Not just lifetimes. I want to say years. Okay, with a one special somebody here. Okay, and this is whoever your ancestors were. These were the type that took care of home. And if you look at this close, don't it look like an ancestor? I'm just saying. Okay, they took care of home, collective. What do we have here? Look, and somebody else is receiving karma. I'm telling you, you are receiving good karma, and somebody else is receiving karma for the way that they mishandle this divine feminine energy here, which could be you. Okay, and what else we have here? Yep, look, hood love in the reverse. I'm telling you, you was dealing with somebody that only knew how to give hood love, and that was community property. You see community down here? That means that whoever this somebody that was for everybody. And this is the reason why this karma came out by this called a case and community, because only God knows, okay, how many individuals this person was sleeping with within a community here. Okay, and they are receiving karma for it. Some of them could be stuck with some type of STD or STI or something that they can't get rid of. It's something that they accumulated. Okay, I just heard something. Somebody here could have got some type of hepatitis C or B for being in this energy here. Okay? I just heard that. Because I feel like whoever this is, they could have got this through sex with someone. It may not be something that people could physically see, like on a physical, but there's something going on here. And that's why you were moved away from this situation here. I'm telling you, collective, something is going on. What do we have here? Yep, we have union. So you guys could be, like I said, you already gone through your you already went through your purge, okay? And whatever old emotions that you were holding on to, you already poured them out. You see? You realize that you was holding, like, this was baggage. You was holding like dead weight. So you poured out whatever you needed to heal from and started your purge. And that's what could have led you to being celibate and things of that sort. Okay? And I'm telling you, look at her legs. You started looking good too. Some of you looking real good out here, collective. And it also modified your crown. You know what I'm talking about? Updated your crown. Look how big and beautiful this crown is. It's like you have more wisdom than anything. Okay, yeah. So whoever this person is that's coming in is gonna love you, collective. They're gonna love you. When I say love you down, love you down. For some of you, this already happened, but for some of you, it haven't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet because, like I said, you already went through a purge. You already went through celibacy. And it's like, listen, baby, you got to be a special type of somebody to be able to, break down the barriers of all my hard work that I didn't put in on myself, And some of these women out here really don't believe that they have these stable emperors out here that practice celibacy too. Okay, some of these emperors are not dumb at all. They already know what's going on. And they don't have a problem with waiting. Okay? They don't have a problem with waiting. And this is what's happening here. What do we have? Look, starseed. Yay. Starseed energy. Starseed vibes. Okay? Starseed men, starseed women. Tap in. Okay? Tap in here. That's what I'm talking about. And where the mermaids go? Baby, listen, I'ma just tell y'all like that. Where do the mermaids go? Under the sea. And when I tell you, collective, after all of this, celibacy you've been practicing, this is straight where your person go under the sea, baby. I'm talking about deep waters with you. Just as this mermaid go. That's why you got a mermaid here. I'm telling you. What? Just wait. And this person, man, listen, this person here is gonna be on you, collective. On your trail, baby. And they're gonna be in armor by you, enamored by you. They're gonna be in awe about you. Yeah, look, we got bliss that came out again. Oh, that was starseed or bliss. But however, no, we got bliss and trust, and then we got bliss again. Yeah, you guys are gonna be marrying this person, baby. You asked for it. And this is gonna be your one true spouse right here. Okay? For those of you that have been married before and it didn't work out, you're not going to even think about whatever that situation was. That's going to be a thing of the past. For many of you, this is going to be your real true marriage partner right here. Okay? Whoever this person is that's coming in. And this person's going to treat you in ways that you didn't even think was possible. Okay? You know how some people be saying, oh, my first husband, my first wife, or my second. No. This is going to be your one and only. And this is how you're going to look at it. Ain't no first, second, all that. Listen, right here. This one right here is the one. Right here. What we have. Look, Grace, I'm telling you. Because whoever the past is, they're not going to be able to hold a candle to who this is in the way that this person is going to actually treat you. Okay? This don't have anything to do with no finances. This don't have to do with no status. This is you being you and who you are. And this person gonna love you for exactly who you are. Unconditionally. It's not gonna be love due to certain type of conditions. This person not gonna fall in love with you because what your job status is, how much money you got in your bank account, what you do for a living, what you have, what you can offer them. You know what I'm talking about? This is not you gonna be settling for somebody that's gonna try to spend your money and tell you how to spend your money, but they not putting it up for them to actually do it for you. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. Look, I'm telling you, transformation is here. Something is transforming, baby. With change being here, something is transforming. And look, higher perception. Somebody gonna love your eyes, collective, and we have passion here. This is somebody that's gonna have a whole lot of. Why I heard this name? Somebody name is passion. I don't know what I was doing yesterday, but I heard the name passion that came out. But however, it's gonna be a whole lot of passion. Okay, when it comes down to this connection with you and whoever this person is, this person gonna love your eyes. Some of you, whoever you are, you have beautiful white eyes. I don't know, it's like your eyes are the mirror to your soul, and I'm talking about they so white and beautiful and pure, like white, like you healthy, whoever you are. Yep. And we have tolerance here. This is somebody that's practicing tolerance for you right now, and you don't even know it. That is the purpose of this message. Somebody is practicing tolerance right now. Okay? Like I said, some women don't believe that they have men that tap into celibacy. You know, some people don't believe that they have men that actually wait till they close a cycle out with someone completely before they move on to someone else. This is that guy right here, divine feminine. We already got you out here, divine feminine. This is that guy right here. Okay? This is that guy that you've been wanting right here. This is the guy that you've been seeing in your dreams. You know, the one of your dreams that you just saw nothing but bliss with, but this person never turned around so you could see their face. You about to meet him or you about to see him. You about to meet him or you about to see him. You just had to make a decision on making sure that you are fully healed from the past, and not just healed from the past, poured out every single emotion that was attached to the past, whether it was something that you felt was good that happened or even the bad things, because even holding on to the bad things from a connection can hold you back in life in general and stop you from not wanting to give to the right person because of what a screwed up individual did to you. But baby, listen, you say what? You say, hold on, Holy Spirit. You say you said I gotta do what? You said I gotta pour out them old emotions, even the good ones and the bad ones. Okay, say less. Say less. And that's exactly what you guys got to doing. And that's why you are now able to see things from a higher perception here. And that's the reason why this is going down for you in a major way. This man is going to love your essence, everything about you, collective. Anything that anyone else said that they didn't like about you or pretended like, they liked about you, this person here is going to love you down. I don't think you guys grasping what I'm saying. Look, nature, okay? And this is why it's imperative for you guys to go out and get grounded, because this person shooting Cupid's arrow at you already. And look, you already started receiving. This person already looking out for you. Remember, I can came out. So it's like you can receive love. This person shooting Cupid's arrow at you. And look at all this fruit. Look at all this. This person know they have what it takes to stabilize your life. They already sending it to you and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't even know it, collective. You don't even know it. Believe in the unknown. Okay, look, sing. I'm telling you, this is going to make you sing for joy. I'm telling you, you guys, you're going to be so happy. Okay? You are going to be so happy in this connection. Somebody here, this person may love music, or could be, this person may play the guitar. Maybe you guys may purchase a guitar, take guitar lessons. I'm telling you, guys are going to be doing different things that you ain't never think that you will actually be doing for real. Okay? This toxic environment opened your mind to it. Like, it broadened your horizons and made you just want to crave the finer things in life. but the more easier things in life. I saw 53, 53. So that's 8, 8. I'm telling you, listen, the great diviner, baby, this is who you got coming in. Yay, 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 shorty, yay. This is who you got coming in. Okay? This great diviner is coming in straight for this divine feminine. What? I'm talking about, yes. I just heard you're the one for me. This person is the one. This person is the one. Okay? Who sung Oh You're the One for Me? SWV, right? I don't know. Somebody initials could be SW or V, or SW or a V, right? Whoever this person is. Yes, you're the one for me, is what this person is saying. Okay? Some changes are being made here. What do we have? Look, accountability. Somebody that's going to have a tolerance level. Somebody that's going to take accountability. What? This is all you wanted. The little things, right? The little things. And which always turns out to be the bigger things. Okay? The little things here. This person is not going to be argumentative. This is not someone that's going to pick, things with you or pick fights with you so that they can go out and be with other lovers or get something from someone else. Man, listen, this person is going to be all in with you because this person is going to know that you deserve and that you dealt with a chump before, whether it's a man or a woman. You dealt with a complete chump, okay? But they're not going to be focused on that at all. Okay, I don't even feel like this is somebody that's going to want to know about your past. They're going to want to know where y'all are going. Look at this. The blueprint. Speak, Lord. We have the blueprint here. This is somebody that's coming, set the foundation, lay the foundation, stabilize that thing, and set the blueprint here. And what this says, unconditional love. And then blueprint. They're coming in with unconditional love, collective. This is a heart. This is somebody that's coming in giving you their whole heart. You see this? This pink is somebody's heart. They come and give you their whole heart, collective. There's no half stepping. Look, this person said ain't no such thing as a halfway crook. And some of you thought that this sound more like a Romeo and Juliet story or something that's surreal or something that's far-fetched, something that possibly can't happen. But this, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, what do we have? Look, autonomy energy. So when it comes down to this energy right here, I definitely feel like this is somebody that's going to be able to see your heart because they're going to automatically know that at some point, because of who you are and the energy that you embody, they're going to know that somebody tried to sacrifice something about you here or even you. Okay, what do we have? Look, the witch doctor. This person coming in with wisdom. I'm telling you, this person going to be so wise. You're going to fall in love with this person's mind and they're going to fall in love with yours. Okay? They're going to fall in love with yours. It's not going to be a subject that they can tap on that you don't know a little bit of this or that about. Okay? It's not going to be nothing that they can tap on that you don't know about. Collective, you are meeting somebody that's in your league. You know what I'm talking about? That's in your league, collective, finally, right? Finally, you no more like little boys minded or little girls mind. You meet someone that's in your lead, for real, for real. Somebody that's going to communicate. If something is wrong, this is not someone that's going to shut down. This is someone that's going to communicate to you. You know what I'm talking about? If you guys are having any type of issue, or maybe even more so before the issue occurs. If they can sense an issue coming on or something could go wrong, baby, let's sit down and talk about it. This person right here, look at versus what you were dealing with, how you were suffering in silence because every time it was an issue, whoever you were dealing with, this person always went silent on you. Okay, it was always silence. They could never speak their mind. They could never say what was wrong because they were the problem. You see, Silent is like silent mode. This person was going in silent mode on you, collective. What do we have? Look, initiation. Okay? This is why. All right? And I feel like because they were already initiated in something else. Okay? They were already initiated in something else. They was being initiated. And remember I said with this autonomy energy out here to sabotage you. Okay? Or to sacrifice you. They were initiated to do so. What we have? Guidance. And you came out slaying every... Listen, you slayed every mother lover that came for you in the spirit. Look at all them bodies down there. Look at off with they freaking heads. It's what you did, collective. Single-handedly. Look at you. These some individuals that tried something under, listen, either the blue moon that passed, whenever the blue moon was, and then we have this blue moon is fading out, but it's turning pink. It's your time, baby, and it's your time to receive. And if you look at what she got on from her crown on down, everything is pink. And when I say that new pink moon started on April the 12th, that's what I mean, collective. Okay, thanks. When I say that new pink moon started April the 12th, that's what I mean, collective. That's what I mean, sweets. What else we have? Silicone, crystal technology. Some of you been carrying around the rose quartz crystal, okay? And that crystal, yes, it symbolizes love, but it also symbolizes loyalty as well. Okay? And many people don't really just know that, but it does. And look at the pink. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. You are the divines, baby. Oh, didn't I say, come on now, collective, don't look at this, how I'm looking at this. I said, you the divines, baby. But look what's right after that. Loyalty. Didn't I say that this symbolized more than that and people don't know that? But loyalty is right behind it. Do you see this? It clearly says loyalty right here in the fine print. Okay? Baby, listen. Come on now. Chaos in the reverse. Okay? Something is being balanced out. All the chaos that you went through, the divine is sending a blitz towards you. Look at this sun. Okay? Look at this sun. Miracles, codes in nature. And that's the reason why you got to get out. That's the reason why you got to get out and get grounded. Codes in nature is here. Okay, we have miracles here. And look, I love you. Future love letter. I told you this person is already out there sending these Cupid's arrows towards you, collective. And I showed you and I told you. Okay, right here with this I can and nature energy. You see, this is nature and this is I can. And we just had what that came out? Codes in nature. The codes is in nature. Okay? And it's miracles. This is something like a freaking miracle. And it's saying, look, future love letter. Like I say, for many of you, this didn't even happen yet. But it's coming. With the Cupid's arrow and the future love letter, I love you. Somebody loving on you and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. I saw solo magic that came out. Okay? You were, like I say, I should have took it out. But because you were magical all by yourself. And like I said, whoever this is that's getting initiated, they were getting initiated to actually like I said, sabotage you or sacrifice you. And we have witch right here, metaverse. You see? They was doing something and they was using something, some type of potions or something to try to get you under their control or get you under their spell. And this person was so scared that you was going to catch them before they fully succeeded. They was out for no good from the beginning. Look, and that's why you got set free. He said, you no longer have my heart. I'm doing just fine. Okay? Getting along very well without you in my life. Yeah, you are free from this individual. Why? Because this individual will refuse to experience that ego debt for you. And since they couldn't do it for you, you removed yourself. Okay? Because you know that anything that's true and anybody that really loves someone, whatever they got to do, they going to do it for the one that they love. You better know that. You better, and it don't have to be forced. So this is somebody that was trying to figure out, you know what, why, you wasn't doing this and you wasn't doing that, because real love shouldn't have to be forced. And you realize that this is somebody that was trying to force you to do something, okay? No matter what it was. Not necessarily just loving them, but they were trying to force you to actually do something here that was probably against your will so they could get away with whatever it is that they were getting away with, collective. And you realize that, listen, if this was true love, this is not somebody that would have went silent on me. This is somebody that don't want to be with me. So I'm gonna accept that. And that's what you did. But they got mad because you wouldn't fight. If they showed you that they don't want to be with you, why would you go beat a dead horse to try to be with somebody here? Why would you try to beat a dead horse to be with somebody? Okay. And especially if you're a woman, never let a man tell you that they don't want you more than once, even if they say it in a joking manner. Take them serious, okay? And this is somebody that's mad because you have morals and principles, and if they ever said this to you before, you believe them, and you fell back off them. They wondering why you not up on them, why you not acting like, you love them, why you not acting like a wife or a husband or an old lady or old man. What you mean? You let the wrong thing come out of your mouth. Ain't no take backs on nothing like that, because I'm telling you, especially with a cheating nature, if you say that and you already in the midst of cheating, that means you not going to play me. You're not gonna play me. You may think that you playing me because you got all of this going on, outside of the connection that we supposed to have. Supposed to is the key word. But if you ever think that you're gonna be allowed to play me and I'ma settle for you playing me, that's never gonna happen. And that's what you showed whoever this is. Look, wizard, balance, okay? And you balance the scales. You balance the scales, and I can show you how you did it right here. Boom. I'm telling you, it all leads back to this right here. Healing. Okay? Healing. Because you're not going to play with me. Okay? And you made that crystal clear. And somebody couldn't handle that. They couldn't handle that. This someone that's used to, them telling people, I don't want you, I don't want to be with you, and I have this going on and that going on, and they, dropping to their knees to want to be with them and begging them and all this. You just was not going to do that. You was not going to do that, collective. Even if it felt like you wanted to, you were not going to do that because you were lowering your standards, and you knew that. And then you also knew that you was going to have to live with yourself after you did that. Okay, because this person still was going to walk. They had intentions on walking anyway when they mentioned it the first time. That's what I'm saying. Don't let them tell you that one time. If they tell you that one time, start planning your exit. Okay? Start planning your exit. And like I said, especially coming from a man, it playing your exit, divine feminine. So what we have, there it goes, solo magic. Okay? Because you realize that you are powerful and magical all on your own. And you will be doing just fine without this person in your life always telling you hurtful things. You know what I'm talking about? Like they don't want to be with you and this, that, and the third. If you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on those post notification bells so you can see me go live and update new content. I also have new content updated for you guys on my third channel, right? Which is Speak Nola Baby. So make sure you guys go subscribe over there. Shout out to all my subscribers that subscribed over there. But let's go run those subscribers up to at least 1K, you guys. And I'm going to be dropping nothing but content on here. Okay, you guys, on all platforms. My second channel is Queen of Cups 1111. That's an all Scorpio channel. So if you are a Scorpio or have any type of Scorpio placements, make sure you go subscribe to that channel. It's Queen of Cups 11 with a star and another 11, okay? So let's go. What we have going on here? Connect. All right, yay. So this is what you all here doing. You connecting. And for many of you, you had to connect the dots on what was happening or what was going on in your life. For many of you, this is what you actually had to do. Okay, what we have here, look, cloud meditation. And meditation brought you answers. Okay, so now it's time for you to look up. Because again, the divine is raining down blessings on you, and it's time for you to be open to receiving. But guess what? Listen, you already on it. Look, you already open, wide open. Wide open in the backfield, collective. At first and goal, you were wide open to take it in the end zone, baby. Okay? And this is where you're gonna look up at and see where they really coming from. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the end zone, collective. Somebody coming in to save the day for you. Yup. Look, like I said, to be your peace and you be their peace, and you guys are going to be reflecting that energy back to each other. For some of you, this is going to happen unexpectedly under this pink moon. Look at all this pink here. Okay? This is going to happen unexpectedly here. And they got all races out here. I see blacks, I see whites. So don't think that it's just for a certain group of people. No, no, no. This is mixed colors here, baby. Okay? This is happening for you all. Trust me. All right? Look, family. You're going to get the family that you've been wanting here. Okay? You're going to get the family that you've been wanting, collective. And I'm telling you, the rest of these onlookers is going to be looking at you like, wow, yay. 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 Because this is the reason why they wanted you to get your lick back. They wanted you to block what was coming in. You see, that's the overall message, that these energies wanted you to block what's coming towards you now. Okay? If you're willing and open to receiving it, but this is the only thing that you will accept, right? Anything outside of everything that came out throughout this message in regards to what this new person want to do with you, you're going to be in this solo magic energy. It says creation solo. You don't have a problem with doing so. Because you're not settling for less. You are not settling for less. It don't matter who got what to say. It don't matter if you turn a freaking 100 and you still in this solo magic energy by yourself. Well, at least you know you did a damn thing with unconditional love, and you unconditionally loved yourself before you settle for anybody that was going to come in your life and try to play you, breadcrumb you, and bird feed you. You understand what I'm talking about? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You are the definition of knowing your worth, but somebody had you messed up. Somebody really thought that you wasn't as wise or as bright as you are. But I don't know why this person slept on you. But you've always seen things from a higher perception. It's just that you ain't never let nobody get close to you, that close to you, to be able to know that you were always a high vibing individual. You let them think what they wanted to think. You let them do what they wanted to do. And the reason why you let them do what they wanted to do, not that you were being naive, not that you were a pushover. You let them do what they rather do, and you let them treat you how they rather treat you, because you know you was this star seed. You know that they were only going to cross paths with the chosen one time, and you already know once they got finished doing whatever they thought that they was doing to you, and when you walked away, you know that you was never returning. You understand that? So you let them do whatever they wanted to do in this connection with you to make sure they messed up in the worst of the worst ways, so you don't feel guilty about them not being able to return into your life. And that's why you sleeping good at night. Because you know that you were all in and you gave it your all, but this is not somebody that was on the same wave with you. Okay? They were not. And you okay with that? You okay with it? What do we have? Look, choices. Yeah. They didn't know you was a whole alchemist collective. And be mindful that there's always two alchemist energies here, okay? One is an alchemist like a great diviner, someone that's wise, someone that's full of wisdom. And the other alchemist is a witch, okay? So they tried to say that you were this type of alchemist, but that's not the alchemist that you actually were. You were the beacon of light, okay? And they're complete darkness. Yep. What else we have? Glam, okay? Yeah. That's what we have going on. We have glam energy here. So you guys had another alchemist that was doing some type of glam energy on you. Didn't I tell you guys that? To try to mess with your looks and things of that sort, but it didn't work. It didn't work. It backfired onto them. And so now they got to glam themselves up with tons of makeup and stuff like that. If this is a feminine energy, like this is a feminine energy, they were so busy worrying about how you look and stuff like that. They were doing things to either make you lose weight, gain weight, mess with your skin, cause you acne, whatever the case may be, collective. This is what these energies was doing to try to, make you unattractive for other energies. They also paying for that right now. To this day, might I add. Okay? Somebody here try to turn you into an ugly duckling, but your soul was beautiful. So whatever's going on internal is going to show on the external. On top of the divine adding text, they wanted you to show up as an ugly duckling, and you are this beautiful swine. These people, they look at you with their jaws dropped nowadays. Collective, like, what? Yay. Because they were still asleep when they were dealing with you, collective. You could have been asleep. They could have been asleep. But at some point you awaken. Okay? Some point you awaken. They ain't saying that now today, collective. I guarantee you that. They not. They're not. What else we have? Look, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Anything else before we conclude this message, Holy Spirit? What else should the collector? Ooh, that one just flipped out. Okay. Let's see what we have. Look, I said, what else, Holy Spirit? And look what came out. Spirit. Okay? Spirit say act. Okay? Act. So it's time for you to act. Okay? It's time for you to act. And that's not in a negative way. I'm not getting it from that. It's time for you to act. Okay? And act and do what? Oh my God, look what's playing, you guys. Superman by Monica. Somebody's name could be Maurice. Oh, it's time for you to act, baby. Make up your mind about what it is that you really want. But some of you, your mind is already made up. But at the end of the day, you are not going to let these other energies know. You're not going to tell your right hand what your left hand doing. You're just simply not. And that's just the bottom line. It's none of their business. Okay? What do we have? Look. We have creation partner. Look at this. It's none of their business. We have creation partner. Not only are you meant to be with someone, we have creation partner right here. This is you and your partner here creating freaking magic. Collective. Okay? And look, gateway. We have vision. All right? So it's time to act on your vision, collective. And for some of you, that could be confirmation to you. Then I say you were this star seed, this golden child. Listen, it's time for you to act. It's time for you to act. And look, we have the little dog here, loyalty. Loyalty is here, collective, and create. Oh, wow. We got manifestir and create again, creation. Look, we have create and we have creation. With manifestir energy being here. Yeah, baby, it's going down for you. And you're gonna be able to dance the night away with dance portal being here and let go. And that's what you're doing. You celebrating letting go of something that you thought that you would never be able to let go of. Okay? That's what you're doing. What else we have? Look, Orion energy. We have joy and light. All right? That's what's happening here. So let's ask your angels, baby. Let's ask your angels what they want you to know here. What else, holy angels? What else should the collective know here in regards to this message? Please and thank you. There we go. We're going to take these right here. Forgiveness. And so make sure you act with forgiveness is what spirit is saying. Make sure you forgive the ones that wronged you or the person that wronged you. Make sure you fully do that while you're going through your healing process. Forgive this clown, baby. Okay? And we have unlikely in the reverse. So that means likely. You are very likely too, after going through a period of feeling like it's unlikely that you were going to be able to forgive this person. After these messages, you will be able to, because you got helpful people. Okay, you got help for people that's coming in, and if you don't, ask for help from others. Okay, is what my angels is saying, because you already, like I said, you guys already, and meditation brings answers. Oh yes. Look, and some of you are proving, and you are improving your health. Yes, you are, and you also have abundance coming in. A whole abundant life is what's all coming in for you. Okay, so this says what? This says the Lord has done great things for us. We are filled with joy. Okay, and what's the last one that came out? Joy and light. I'm telling you guys. Okay? Nothing is a coincidence. On the back it says careful for nothing, prayerful for everything, and thankful for anything. Because remember, it's the little things, right? It's the little things. So that's what I have for you guys until our next live stream. Make sure you guys check out that content on Speaking on the Baby. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.